Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins hockey. Head coach Mike Sullivan joining us right now. Mike, great start for your team. Big weekend coming up, but let's talk about the run so far for the Penguins.
Well, it's been pretty good so far, John. We're real pleased with our start. Obviously, we have a lot of hockey left to play, and as I told our guys, we've got to stay hungry and continue to try to get better if we're going to get to where we want to go at the end of the year. So we're pushing our guys to be at their best each and every game, and we've got a couple of big tests this weekend, so we're looking forward to playing.
It doesn't seem like it matters who you play. You play a team at the bottom of the division, at the top of the division. You're getting everybody's best every night.
We are. I think, as I told the guys yesterday, they've earned their reputation by having the start that we've had. And, when you're first overall in the league, you're going to get everybody's A game. That's just that's the nature of sports, and we're gonna have to be ready for each and every challenge as they come, and we've got to be prepared to have our best game in order to continue to enjoy the success we've enjoyed so far. But certainly, I think it's been a pleasure to coach these guys at this point. Our leadership group has been tremendous as far as making sure our guys stay focused on the task at hand, and we don't get too far ahead of ourselves, or we don't dwell on some of the past games that we've already played. So we've had a laser-like focus as far as each and every game as they come, and we're trying to just take care of that challenge right in front of us.
Coach, for you, getting comfortable, is there such a thing when you're coaching as far as getting your system down and what you want? I mean, as far as the routine you have right now with the guys and the way things are going, does it change at all? Because there's been so much success, you kind of hone in and do what you're doing because it's working.
Well, I think our guys are more comfortable with their coaching staff, that's for sure, as far as how we want to play, the style of play we're trying to implement, the details of our team concept, if you will. I think they're comfortable with the routine that we've established with this team since this coaching staff has taken over. I don't know that you ever arrive, John. I think that's the nature of pro sports, is that you're always striving to get better, and you're in pursuit of perfection. And so we're certainly looking at what we do each and every day and trying to figure out what we could do better in order to gain more of a competitive advantage. So we're going to continue to push the envelope here to see if we can't get the most out of this group.
Let's talk about the offensive end. Connor Sherry, a whole bunch of assists. Scott Wilson able to finish some stuff. You got Simon in there. I mean, there's a nice group of guys that are able to put the puck in the net.
Yeah, I've said all along here, I think that the strength of this team is in their numbers. I think we've got a lot of depth. I think we have a lot of balance. We don't necessarily rely on any one or two guys each and every night to have success. And I think that makes us a more difficult team to play against. It seems in this early season so far that we've had different guys or different line combinations or a defense pair, or the power play might step up or the penalty kill might step up at key times that help us get the results that we've enjoyed so far. So, for me, I think it's just a testament to the balance that we have, the depth that we have. I don't think there's a huge drop-off between our first line and our fourth line. And I've said on a number of occasions, I don't even consider us having a fourth line. I think we have four lines. And on any given night, one of the lines is going to emerge as that line that's going to bring us the energy and get that timely goal for us that's helped us win games. So for me, that's exciting to coach a team like this where we have the depth and the balance that we have. I think it makes it hard on our opponents.
And that plays right into the part of guys getting called up or, guys from Wheeling, different things like that. You have guys going in different directions at times. Maybe there's some injuries and some adversity, but other guys are stepping up. How about the goalies are doing a tremendous job?
Yeah, they really are. I think it's hard to win in any league without getting a timely save, because the reality is it's a game of mistakes, and every team that steps foot in the ice is going to make mistakes, which result in scoring chances against your team. And if you don't have a goaltender that's going to make that timely save at a key time in the game, that gives your team that chance to win, it's hard to win consistently. I think both of our guys, both Matt Murray, who's seen the bulk of the games to this point, but Tristan Jarry's been in there as well. They have both given us that timely save. Each guy there, they give us a chance to win every night, and I think there's a confidence level and a comfort level that our players have playing in front of these guys because they know they're going to get that save.
At different levels of sports, you get guys, from different parts of the country and stuff. You got guys from all over the world in hockey. Tell us about that cohesiveness. Obviously, it's working pretty good right now, but tell us about the being cohesive as a unit there for the Penguins and guys getting to know each other a little bit better, and hopefully that continues.
Yeah, it's been really good so far. I think that this team has a really, really good chemistry, and it's I felt that way from day one when we got together at training camp a couple of months ago. I think it starts with our captain, TK. He's a tremendous person. I think he's what he brings to this team off the ice as far as bringing guys together and making them feel part of this group. I can't say enough for. Not only is he a good player on the ice, but what he does for this group off the ice is just tremendous. He's really been an extension of our coaching staff, but it doesn't just stop with TK. I think we've got a nice mix of veteran leadership, some guys that have had success at this level, that have played in some ways at the NHL level, and then we've got some young kids that are trying to find their way, and it's their first experience with pro hockey in North America. So we've got a nice, healthy mix of guys. I think we've got a real good leadership group that has really made each and every guy feel welcome, regardless of what walk of life they come from or where they come from, or even the guys that get called up short term from Wheeling that end up becoming part of the group. They're welcomed by this group, and I think they enjoy one another. I think they play hard for one another. It's just a fun environment to be around right now. I think everybody likes to come to the rink every day.
And Mike, to that point, the AHL, I mean, they do it better than anybody else, any sports, you name it. Everybody's a phone call away, whether you're a coach or a player, from going up to the next level. Your experience here as the head coach of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins?
Well, it's been tremendous to this point. It's really been a privilege to coach these guys. We've got a great group. They've been very receptive of this coaching staff and the message that we're trying to preach. And they've been responsive. We push them hard every day. We'll continue to push them to try to get the most out of them. But I've really enjoyed my time here so far in Wilkes-Barre. It's a great place to live. We got a great fan base. The people are tremendous. Everywhere I go, when I see fans of our team, they always have an encouraging word to say about our team and the job that we've done so far. So it's really a nice feeling. I can't say enough about my experience so far. I think it's a tremendous league, but I think Wilkes-Barre being one of the staple franchises in this league, I think is a unique place to work in, whether you're a player or a coach. And I feel privileged to be the coach at this particular point in time.
Mike Sullivan doing a heck of a job with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Of course, they're doing it on the ice, a couple of games this weekend. We appreciate your time, Coach, and continued success.
Okay, John, thanks again.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins hockey here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.